Hi viewers and subscribers, welcome you on PTE Pearson and IELTS channel. Today in this video we are going to discuss the writing module and task 1, which is of summarized written text. So let's get started. Here I am going to give you some proven tips that you should use in your summarize written text, as well as we will discuss some basic things which most of the students make mistake in, and they get less score, as I think some of you are very well aware the fact that in section 3 or 4th you are provided with a text up to 300 words as a summarized written text, which is of writing's first module. You are required to write a one sentence summary of the text given, which is of 300 words, and the range of the summary which is allowed you to write is between 5 to 75 words. You have 10 minutes to write a one sentence summary. So this section contributes to your reading as well as writing. So that means here you should be very careful or conscious while writing your summary, because here from you are getting some partial score for your reading section as well. So the instructions for this task as it appears in the real text is given below. Like you can see, the question will be like this on your screen when you have to write a summary, and the item number of the summary can be 2 minimum, or maximum can be 3. So first you should read the passage and summarize it using one sentence, and type your response in the box at the bottom of the screen, which I will show you in the next slide in this video. And for this you have 10 minutes time to finish the task. So your response will be judged on the basis of the quality of writing, or on how well your response presents the key points in the passage itself. So here the screen of your exam will be like this. As you can see on the top, there will be a instruction, and after that the passage length would be up to 300 words, and below just the passage you will see a box where you have to respond, or where you have to type your answer. As you can see in the middle of this response box, and at the same time on the left bottom corner you will see the word count, where you can count the words easily, how many words you have typed there, and how many you need to type. And don't forget to write at least minimum 5 words to maximum 75 words. And most of the centers I have seen, like they are teaching like you should pick some lines there from, and you just have to type. And it is for those students, those who cannot have good knowledge of grammatically writing sentences, or but here I would like to suggest to the brilliant student that they should not write max than 30 to 35 words, and you should try to use all the main key points from the passage itself to write 30 to 35 words with a single sentence. And at the same time you can see on the right hand bottom corner there is a timer of 10 minutes, or you can use cut copy paste as well. If you have to repeat the word again and again, then such kind of screen will be there on your screen when you will go for your real exam. And here I would like to give you some journal tips to remember when you are dealing with this item, or when you are doing this item or practice at home before writing your exam. So first of all, every time whenever you are writing a summary of a written text, then you should start with a capital letter. Most of the students are not paying much attention to this and they are writing without a capital letter. So on the basis of capital letter, your sentence is considered grammatically right, and at the same time end the sentence with a full stop, because uh, without a full stop your response is not going to be checked. So remember, it's just one single sentence summary, and don't write all the capital letters. Your response will not be scored if you do like this, if you are writing all the capital words. And you should not try to write more than one sentence, because your response will not be scored if you do like this, and your score will be automatically given 0 if you use more than one sentence, or maybe 2 times or 3 times full stops. So don't, at the same time, another point that you should keep in your mind is don't exceed the word limit of 75 words. That means you cannot write more than 75 words. And next point you should keep in your mind, that is check your spelling and grammar, because here 2 marks are given for your spellings, and if your both spellings are wrong, then you are losing all your spelling scores. And make sure there is no any single mistake in spelling, because single spelling mistake will also deduct your single mark. And grammar, yes, definitely you should be well versed in grammar, you should be expert of the grammar. And another tip that I am going to give you here is keep an eye on the timer, because in your exam sometimes a student don't get idea when their 10 minutes are finished. So after 10 minutes the screen will expire or automatically move to the next question. So I hope that these general tips you can remember easily. Let's see some extra tips for you related to punctuation and grammar. Use of comma and semicolon, that means you should try to use commas and semicolons in your response, which is of 5 to 75 words. And semicolon is used when there are commas already in the sentence. That means if you see there are more commas in your sentence, then you also should use semicolons. How you have to use this, I will dictate in the next here in the couple of minutes, how you can use commas and semicolons. So while the commas show a smaller separations, the semicolon is used to show a bigger separation. For example, after developing various functions, you can put semicolon. Like whenever you have to use various functions or maybe many different words, that time you can use semicolon as well. Again, I have used semicolon after the bribe in the line number 4, like you can see here in the response here. Mostly semicolon is used when 2 independent clauses are connected without a conjunction. That means where we can use semicolons, whenever we are not using such kind of words like and, or, for, nor, or but. Whenever we are not using these connectors or conjunctions in our sentence, that time we can use semicolons. So let's see the example how you can use semicolon here. As you can see, for example, here, let's see this sentence. I have cleaned the floor. Here we can use semicolon. I still need to do the laundry. If you don't want to use conjunction words, because that will increase your word length as well. So if you want to avoid them, you can use semicolons. And like this sentence can be said as if you are using conjunction, then the semicolon is replaced by comma. The same sentence, I have cleaned the floor, semicolon, I still need to do the laundry. You can see this sentence as comma, or by using conjunction, like I have cleaned the floor, comma, but I still need to do the laundry. So in this way you can use word or conjunction, we can say connectors. At the same time you can replace it with the colon, semicolons, to avoid word length. So I think you should try to use these both tricks and practice it well before giving your exam of PTE, so that you can score better in both the sections of writing and reading as well. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and comment whatever the response or feedback you have, or any suggestion you would like to give, please use comment box. And thanks for watching PTE, Pearson and IELTS. For such more valuable video, you can subscribe my channel, and you can also see other videos related to different items of PTE. And if you want me to make some more videos related to any particular task, you can comment me as well.